Hello, my name is Chef Kecia. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Chef Kecia's Kitchen. Today I will be showing you how to make my red velvet cake with cream cheese icing. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's get started. Okay, welcome back to Chef Kecia's Kitchen. Today we're making red velvet cake. I have the recipe for the red velvet cake, so we're getting ready to get started. The first thing we need is cocoa powder. And we need 4 tablespoons of cocoa powder. All right, so we got red food coloring in here. We don't want to spill it. It is 2 ounces of red food coloring. That's to give us that red color. Then we have a cup of buttermilk. And in this buttermilk, we have a teaspoon of vanilla. A cup of buttermilk with a teaspoon of vanilla. Then we have our sugar. We have 2 cups of sugar in this bowl, 2 cups of sugar. All right, next we have our 3 eggs. And then we have a teaspoon and a half of baking soda. Teaspoon and a half of baking soda. 1 teaspoon of white vinegar. Okay, we have a cup right here, a cup of oil, vegetable oil, and then we have a teaspoon of salt. So we ready? We got our pans. Our pans have already been, they've already been floured, so they're ready to go. All right, so, and our oven is set at 350 degrees. Yay. So the first thing that we're going to do is we have our cocoa powder and we have our red food coloring. So we're going to make a paste with this. We're going to pour our red food coloring into the cocoa powder like so. Get it all in there. Set that to the side. And then we're going to mix this together. Okay, and we're just making a paste with this. All right, see, now we have a paste. So the next thing we're going to do is we got our buttermilk, we got our vanilla and our buttermilk, and we're going to add our salt. And we're going to give that a stir. Okay. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our oil and put it in this bowl, all of the oil. And then we're going to take our sugar and add it to that. Our 2 cups of sugar, add it all in. All right. Got that all in. Let's stir this together, get it combined. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start adding our eggs one at a time. So you notice I turned the mixer down just a little bit. And we're going to start adding our eggs one at a time. 1. 2. Come on. And 3. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our cocoa mixture. And that is our red food coloring with our cocoa powder. So we're going to add all of that to the bowl. Try to scrape all of it out as much as possible. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to start adding our flour and our buttermilk alternatively. We're going to add some flour here, about 1/3. Doesn't have to be an accurate measure, as long as you get it all in there at the end. That cocoa powder and red food coloring mixed with the eggs, the sugar, and the oil. All right, next we're gonna add a half of our buttermilk. And then we're gonna add another third of our flour. Okay. We're gonna add the last half of our buttermilk. So I'm gonna add this last third. So we have our baking soda here. And what we're gonna do is, let me set this aside. Baking soda here, can y'all see that? You see it? Okay. Baking soda here. And then we're gonna add our white vinegar to it. It's gonna foam up. Woohoo! It's a party. Mix that around. Za-da-da, 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 za-da-da. Okay. And then we're gonna pour that into our batter. Let's get all of that into the bowl. Okay, and then we're gonna fold that in. Fold that in. And I say you do this a good 20, 25 times. Gonna put this in here and try to get it in as even as possible so that your cake layers will be even. Look at that beautiful velvety. So then we put it in the oven, like I said, at 350 degrees. And then we let it bake for about 25 to 30 minutes. We're gonna get these babies in the oven, and then we're gonna let them cool, and then we're gonna frost them. See you back after they're done. So my cakes are out of the oven. I let them sit in the pan to cool for like 10 to 15 minutes. And now I'm going to invert them out of the pan and let them cool completely before I ice them. Okay, now that my cake is out of the oven and it has cooled a little bit, I'm going to go around the sides of the pan just to loosen up the sides a little bit. I'm going to turn the pan over and give it a little tap, and then this should pop right on out. And there you go. It's so gratifying to see my cakes come out like this. They look beautiful. So now all I have to do is let them cool completely. And then we're going to add some cream cheese icing on them, and we're going to decorate them. Put a whopping of icing on it. Just got it out the refrigerator. Give it one more little spin so you can see. This is my red velvet cake with cream cheese icing. I hope you like this video. I will be posting more in the future. Okay, that's the end of my red velvet cake recipe. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, please give me a like, comment, or share, and please subscribe to my channel. I hope that you have a blessed rest of your day. Bye.